So, shit, let's get this started. It's low key hot as a bitch. I'm not gonna lie to you. They got the little, hold on. Look at the little ice water action. Hold on, looking real nice. Hold on. Now I gotta chill. I gotta be careful. Because I'm real good for messing up a keyboard with a cup of water. Alright, so boom, right? This is a story time about how I got let go from Waymo, the autonomous car company. It's gonna be a decent length video, So sit back, grab your snacks, you feel me, and let's vibe out. So, alright, boom. Starts 2024. 2024. I'm working warehouse job, you know, good little warehouse job, good benefits, decent pay, yes, whatever, whatever. Um, so I'm working there, but I'm not feeling fulfilled. Like I feel when I say fulfilled, I mean like I feel like I'm not getting paid enough. You feel me? Like that's how everybody feel at their job. Everybody feel like they're not getting paid enough. The grass is not always greener for real, right? So I feel like I'm not getting paid enough. So I start looking for other jobs. I'm chilling. While I'm working at the warehouse, I'm steady putting in applications other places. You feel me? So um, I'm doing my thing. Bow bow bing bow bing. I see a listing for an autonomous driver operator. I believe that's what it said. Uh, Guarantee 40 hours. All that. But I seen the pay. The pay was $28 an hour. Like that's unheard of for me. You know what I'm saying? Compared to what I was making, that was like over the top. Like I'm rich. I mean, you feel me? I'm rich. So I sent an application. I'm not even expecting anything back from from them or whatever. Um, Fast forward like maybe like 2 3 days, I get a call back from the spot. Right? I'm like, hello. Yes, this is Dante Miller. Uh, Full Govey, kind of crazy. Is this Dante? Yeah. This is him. What's up? This is blah 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 from Transdev, Waymo Alternative Services, all that. I'm like, oh hey, how you doing? Whatever. They tell me to come in for an interview. Is what they called it. Interview is what they called it. All right. So I'm like, okay, cool. I can come in end of the week, Friday. Cool. I'm in there. So I hang up the phone. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm ready to get the fuck out of this bitch. Like it's hot as fuck. I'm ready to get the fuck out of here. So next couple of days, I'm speeding through work. I need to. I'm trying to get ready for Friday. Friday comes. I pull up to the spot, to the Waymo headquarters or whatever. When they on the phone, they told me it was gonna be an interview. That motherfucker was an orientation they sent me to. I get in that bitch. I always keep my documents with me just in case, you feel me. But I pull up to that bitch. It's the orientation. These motherfuckers are ready for me to start. So cool, whatever. All I was thinking about at the time was the pay. That's all I was thinking about. That's all I was thinking about. All I was thinking about. So I, give them all my documents, fill out all the paperwork. Cool. I'm ready to start. I'm ready to start. It's cool. Damn, it's hot as a motherfucker, bro. Shit. Ugh. But I'm ready to start. I'm ready to start. So at the orientation, they let us know you will be traveling for your training. I was like, oh, they didn't say that on the phone. They really didn't. Um, so I'm like, okay, cool. Maybe we going. I don't know. I honestly was thinking somewhere in the city, somewhere else. Away from where we were at the orientation. These motherfuckers sending us to Phoenix, Arizona to train for a week. Whoa, whoa, right? I'm like, whoa, cool, whatever. So at that point, I'm like, I'm a little skeptical. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't really seen too much of the company. I ain't really heard too much. But we wrap up the orientation. Everything's done. I'm all driving home on my way home. I get an email. I look at the email. It says your flight is booked. Confirmation number here. I'm like, yo, these niggas really sending us to Phoenix. So cool. We go. And I think the training was for the training was for the next week. So we had a week to get ready, pack bags, all that. And we dipped out to Phoenix. Cool. We out in Phoenix having a good old time. Good old time. Good old time. It's all kind of stuff going on. I'm out there on absolute bullshit, like absolute bullshit. Um, but cool. We finished up training. We do some cool little training. It's like defensive driving. Um, uh, what do you call that shit? Like your reaction time, like to like cones and shit like this. It's pretty cool. It's chill. It's cool. So we finished that up. Cool. We come back, right? So I'm working now. Making $28 an hour. Solid money, real solid money. But what they didn't tell me is that I was going to start at overnights. Overnight. So it wasn't technically overnight. It was from 5 p.m. to 2 a.m. Working 5 p.m. to 2 a.m. Throw your whole shit off. But it was an extra $2. So on top of the 28, I'm making an extra $2 an hour just because I'm overnight shift with it. Me. Fuck it, let's do it. Let's do this shit. So we doing it. I'm working. I work about, damn, have to be like 4 months, 4 or 5 months before they send out a travel form to travel. Cool. Sound like fun. I'm down. I don't got shit going on. So I put in an application to travel. Boom. They're expanding markets. They're sending us to other states to open up a Waymo. Cool. Fine. The first destination they chose for us, Las Vegas, Nevada. Las Vegas, Nevada. Like, what can I say? Getting paid for a work trip to go to Vegas, crazy. But that's not even where the crazy shit happened. That's not even it. So they send us the confirmation codes with the flights, all that. Bags is packed. Boom. We go to Vegas for 2 months. 2 months. Like, didn't pay for shit. They had us they had our own rentals. We had money every week to go spend on whatever. Nice ass studio apart. Like, it was just fucking insane for 2 months. Had a crazy. Cool. We opened up Vegas. I met some real cool people out there. Solid. Shout out my boy Dylan. Variety show. Shout out my boy Dylan. Um but after that, we finished up Vegas. Cool. 2 months, by the way. We're in Vegas for 2 months, two full months. Everything paid for. I can't even. I'm not really like a smoker or a drinker or nothing like that, so I can only imagine what a turn like person would do out in Vegas for 2 months. Everything paid for. You feel me? I don't even want to imagine it. But so after Vegas, we finish opening up Vegas. Everything goes smooth. Everything goes solid. Our next destination is Nashville, Tennessee. But man, I've been trying to get out to Nashville, to Tennessee in general, just because I got family out there too. Just in general, but Nashville, Tennessee, the what's their thing? I don't even know what their thing is. Hold on, let me see. I actually want to look it up. What is Nashville known for? Besides the hot chicken, I know they're known for their hot chicken. It's known as Music City, the heart of country music, home of the Grand Ole Opry, Ryman Auditorium, and Country Music Hall of Fame. We actually went to the Grand Ole Opry, by the way. Oh, and also, I was doing tours of football stadiums out there as well. When I was in Vegas, I toured Allegiant Stadium, and when I was in Nashville, Uh, I toured Nissan Stadium is what they call. I forgot the name of it. I toured Nissan Stadium when I was in Nashville. It is beautiful, beautiful stadiums by the way, beautiful stadiums. Um, so cool. Next destination is Nashville, Tennessee. Sounds fucking phenomenal. Sounds fun. Great time. Gonna be a great time. So we fly straight from Vegas to Nashville after 2 months. We pull up to Nashville. They got us in a, what is it? I think it was a Ramada. A Ramada, like a, was it Ramada? It might have been Doubletree. I don't remember exactly what hotel it was. Nice ass hotel. Uh, super nice rooms. Put us in a prime location. We're in the middle of Nashville, Tennessee. Beautiful. Um, so we in Nashville. We chilling. Again, I met a whole bunch of cool people. Everybody, Shout out Ben. Shout out Elicio, my boy. Shout them all out. Uh, on straight bullshit. Again, straight bullshit. Again, just another 2 months. Another 2 months. Just straight bullshit. Um, so yeah, we living it up. Trying different foods, buying. All type of shit. Buying shit. I'm a big vinyl collector, so I'm touring vinyl record shops and all that. So I'm having a good old time. Basically getting paid to live. With minimal work. Minimal work. So we living, we chilling. I'm there during basketball season. This is where it takes a turn for me. Not immediately a turn, but it does take a turn for me. Okay. So, we get money every week, a per diem. I think it was about $300 a week for groceries, expenses, whatever, really, whatever we want to spend it on. Whatever we want to spend it on, we can spend it on. I made the mistake of putting some of the per diem money into prize picks. I know. It was a bad idea. But honestly, at the time, I was not thinking of it like that. I wasn't thinking of it as a bad idea, I didn't think there was anything wrong with it. But we're gonna circle back to this. I don't think there was anything bad about it. Um, when I tell you that I don't know, it's something about doing something you're not supposed to be doing. I didn't know you weren't supposed to do it, but I guess you weren't supposed to do it. Whatever. We're gonna circle back again. Doing something you're not supposed to just yields some different results. I put about I think 30, $40 of the per diem money into prize picks. Right? So anybody who uses prize picks, cool, you put $5 on a bet, 6 legs, they all hit. You win in a cool $200, $300, depending on what you put in. Right? Or what picks you make. When I tell you I am busting prize picks ass like I never have before. Oh my fucking god. These niggas are I am cooking these niggas. Like I never have before. Off of that 40 ball that I put into prize picks of the money, I made back a cool 850. Easily. Probably even more. I don't even remember to be honest, but it was for sure 850 and above. For sure. Busting they ass like I never have before. And I feel like that only happened because it was money I wasn't supposed to be using. That I didn't know of at the time. Cool. Whatever. Alright. Cool. So. Um. So whatever, we in Nashville for 2 months. We living it up, doing our thing, whatever. Next stop they want to send us to is Boston. Cool. Sounds fun, you know. As long as everything's cool, everything's on the up and up, Um, but the company realized how much money they were spending on these trips for people to go and open new markets. Every person had their own room. Every person had their own rental. Every person had their own per diem. It's just an exorbitant amount of money that they are spending on this. Excuse me, I'm sorry. So next stop, Boston. Next stop is Boston. Cool. I'm down. But they're gonna tell us before we leave that in Boston we will. There's 8 of us. 8 of us in Boston. We will be sharing one rental car. We're still gonna have our own rooms. Still gonna have per diem. Cool. We're gonna be sharing one rental car, and they're going to get everybody public transportation passes. Okay, cool. That wasn't for me. I wasn't with that. I was entirely, completely grateful of everything they had done up to that point, but I had plans. You feel me? When I was I was gonna be up in Boston. I had plans. I was ready to fucking plan a trip down to New York to drive. I thought I was gonna have the own rental out. I'm about to drive to New York. I'm about to go shopping. I'm about to do all type of shit. But when I heard, I don't know if you guys have ever like shared a car in your family. That's like one of the hardest things like ever when everybody got shit to do. Like that's the hardest shit in the world. Hey, when I have whiskey, shout out my sister. Shout out my sister. She let me use her car whenever I asked. Whenever I asked, she let me use her car. I was on bullshit in that Kia Sorento. She still has it. It's Sorento Sportage. Kia Sportage. She still has it. I was on bullshit in that car. 100%. I was in the valley. Sister, if you watching this, I'm sorry, but I was in the valley. I was in, I don't fucking know. I was everywhere. I was Oxnard. I was everywhere. For sure. I was everywhere. Shout out to you though. Appreciate you. But yeah, if you guys ever shared a car when everybody has shit to do, it's not the easiest task. So 8 people sharing one rental car was a disaster waiting to happen. So I'm like, cool, just send me home. I'll go home. Excuse me. I'll go home. Cool. I wasn't down for that. So cool. I get sent home. Flew back. Cool. Everything's solid. Everything's solid. Everything's solid. I get back. I have a great schedule because I was traveling. They let me pick my schedule when I got back. Let me pick my off days. So I had Friday, Saturday off when I got back, and I worked from 6 to 3. 6 to 3. Perfect schedule. Perfect schedule. I get back in about, I believe it was April. April of 2020. April of 2025, I believe it was. I get back. I work. I'm working. Cool. I'm moving up the company. Cool. Everything going smooth. Come December 28th of 2025, right after the holiday season, these motherfuckers call me in the office and they tell me we need to have a talk. I'm like, damn, what the fuck happened? Like, damn, did I fuck up? Did I I'm like, my mind is racing. I'm thinking about everything that I did. Like, even though I tried to like stay on like the straight and narrow, like, on my job, obviously people fuck up, but I couldn't really think of anything that could have warranted me potentially being let go. I could not think of anything. So, I go in, sit down, cool. We're talking. They have a copy of the travel policy that they uh, that they wrote up that shows no company funds issued to the person who's traveling, me, shall be used for gambling, or what is it, gambling or sports betting, which understood, right? I understood that. My thing is though, right? Under California gaming laws and under Tennessee gaming laws, which is where it happened, right? Prize Picks is not considered sports betting or gambling. It's considered daily fantasy sports. Cool. Yeah, whatever. Say what you gotta say. I know. It's a gray area thing. But that was the reason they let me go. I wasn't able to appeal because I had already had this in my head. I'm like, okay, if they tell me that it's sports betting or gambling, I'll just be like, it's not classified as gambling or sports betting or either at under California, Tennessee gaming laws. It's not. I already had this in my mind, but they didn't even let me appeal. So they called me back about a week later. They like, where you want your last check sent? I'm like, fuck. You know, but you live and you learn, you know. At the time, I really didn't think that it was such a bad thing. And you know, it's on me. It's on me. It's a gray. I tried to ride the thin gray line, but yeah, you know, shit happens. You live and you learn. Cool. Yeah, it was a solid job though. It was pretty cool. I hate that they didn't let me appeal, but you know, shit happens. You gotta roll with the punches, take it on the chin, and keep it going. But anyway, that is the story of how I lost my job at Waymo. If you if you guys want to hear some more stories, I got a couple of them, all kind of shit. If you guys want to hear any other stories, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that, and put in the comments if you think what I did was wrong. I'm gonna read every comment that I get. So like, please, I want people's input. I want people's feedback. I want to know what people are thinking. You know, because I've had conversations with 100 people about it already, but I need to hear what people think about it and how they feel that conversation should have went. But for sure, there's gonna be more videos posted soon. I'm gonna get them going, get them edited, get them out, and I appreciate the listening ear, appreciate the watching eyes. On that note, always be kind, and yeah, don't be afraid to try new things, I guess. I'm gonna get better with the outros, don't even trip. But thank you, I appreciate it. Y'all have a good night.
Say life ain't sweet, Saturday through Monday, but in the summertime, you my watermelon Sunday. Life ain't sweet, Saturday through Monday, but in the summertime, you my watermelon.